Oh, this hand has Chalice, but we're on the play. We only have one time source. We don't have a double Justice source. I don't think we can keep a two power hand on the play, even though it has by far the best card in our deck. I'd rather Seek here first. We know we need to get Justice with it. If we draw straight power here, I might want to save the Seek power to gain more off Camel, because, whatever. Oh. Are you ready to draw some cards? Are you ready to gain some life? They're going to get War Cries, though. They're going to get their War Cries on. And we're just going to be okay with that until they get something so large that we can't kill them. Wow, they're on a 3-faction deck and playing Initiative Sands. I think that's a very questionable decision. Our opponent has an insane curve. That's insane. They just went Initiative the Sands into Banner with a Grunt into Zenith. Zenith Obelisk is a tough thing to beat. Zenith Obelisk is a tough thing to beat. Let's gain life and figure out what we're doing with our life. Get the Shadow Sigil. Gain 2 life. They're going to be getting War Cries, but we're going to be gaining life. Longhorn Sergeant, they're going to be gaining life. That's cheating. Who said they could do that? Share your latest 7-win brew? I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I really recommend people do that in Discord. But go ahead, post it. We're going to start taking 3. I played this because next turn we'll draw some power and play Forsworn Stranger. They're going to have some trouble swinging into this. And now we have a clock. They have a bunch of War Cries, but it looks like it was all for that. I could play 2 dudes, and that way this is big enough to block everything in the universe. I guess that's not bad. I'd rather draw cards here. Hatchling. A 4/4. That can't even block this or this. So we might as well race this turn, right? Well, I can block these. We'll wait on the Hatchling. We'll still play it. I wish it was a 5/5. It sucks that it's not. But what can you do? It's still gaining us some life. Because, you know, we need life gain here. We're only taking 6. Not a big deal. Still at 26. A 9/6 Field Captain, though. 9/6 Field Captain's pretty good. Oh, we can't play Guardian here. That's a shame. Wait, how'd this get even... Oh, it was a 9/7? What just happened? Oh, right, they have an Obelisk. They have an Obelisk. They're at 22. This going to a 4/6 isn't very useful this turn. This doesn't make this bigger. I think we need more flyers. You do need to start blocking. Do I just throw out a Combrei Stranger to chump? Or maybe double block this would be more of what we're looking to do. But I'd rather save the Combrei... Oh, I could have played Karmic Guardian Combrei Stranger then. That would have been way smarter. That would have been way smarter. Let's see. Giving this 6... Wait, this gives +3. What am I saying? Oh, I forgot. Alright, so now we can block this. Now we can block this. Now they can only attack with that. I think I'd actually rather block their life gain. Let's see here. We take 19. They probably have a combat trick of some sort. That's kind of what it feels like. Let's find out. They might. We don't know. It's only 19. We have plenty of health. Hey, there it is. Maybe I should have saved that for a flyer, because we can chump block that. But I didn't want to keep chump blocking it. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Do we play it here? Or do we get down the Karmic Guardian, the Combo Exchanger, and then start Crystalline Chalice thing? This does gain us a lot of life. We're at 16. This would take us to... It would start turning these into 2/5s. Let's do that first. Our opponent had a pretty good draw. Gotta give it to him. I mean... Xenon Obelisk is a hard card to beat. Even if they have double Finest Hour where we live, I could throw away a camel here. I guess this isn't going to gain 7 anyways, so we'll do like that. We win. Didn't even need to start using Chalice. Next game. For the record, you're seeing a lot of armor here right now. Are they splashing Steward of the Past, or am I just going to run over them with Stone Scar Burn? Or Elysian? Yeah, Camels. I was very happy to see that Camel got moved back down to common. It's a very fun card to build with in draft, and it was really hard to once they. It was at common for a while, and they moved it to uncommon, and made me sad. Well, it has all our colors, but so will every other hand. Yeah, this one doesn't have time. That's kind of surprising. And it doesn't have Justice. It has our Singleton Shadow Sigil and our Singleton Fire Sigil. That's pretty impressive. That's, like, actually hard to accomplish. What are the odds of that? Exactly 2. And they're both in our starting hands. Let's break out a Hypergeometric Calculator. I love finding out the obscene odds, like stuff like that. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high will sycamore grow? If you cut it down, you'll have no way of knowing. We'll just play the Primal Sigil and draw some cards here. Oh, wait. You can actually cast these. I forgot. Ooh-wee, hold dear. 314. Oh, I know math. I know what you're referencing there. Thank you for the follow. The probability is 2%. We hit the 2%, guys. We are the 2%. Ah, we can't cast Karmic Guardian. So unlucky. Somebody once told me. We're not going to attack. We're not the type of attacking person. RNG was playing the version with Stewart today? Yeah, that makes sense. That certainly makes sense. This is going to kill this. If it's the last thing it does. There's removal spell number 1. Removal spell number 2. Alright. So our Terry Hatchling's got a 2-for-1. Of course, they get in with Serpent Trainer, and then we'll eat one. We're going to eat the Hatchling, not the Trainer. They are playing Shadow. They could be playing something like Dark Return. We don't want them to Dark Return the Trainer. It's kind of silly, right? But we are going to do this while they're mostly tapped out. They're not completely tapped out. But if they had some sort of combat trick, they wouldn't have used Violent Gust on a Teriach Hatchling. Let's be real here. Execute. Okay. 1-for-1 removal is not going to cut it against this deck. It's not going to cut it. Can I share the Stone Scar burn deck that I've been using? Yeah. I mean, the one I have is from before the wipe. I actually wrote up an entire deck tech and made a video about all the card choices and stuff. And then, like, the wipe happened and everything changed. And oh, you hear Hypergeometric Calculator and you click follow? Yeah, I've been there. I've been there, hold dear. We actually kind of want this to hit us with the Vanquish in hand. We'll just play this pretty straightforward and play Stranger Karmic Guardian here. Save this for when we draw Camel off the top of our deck. No reason to block this. Man, when did we hit 12 life? How did that happen? Piercing Shot, Execute. That's 4. This got in for what, 3 to 4 damage? This got in for 4 damage. I wasn't really paying attention to our life total because it's not important. I'm not going to block with this, but I'll block like that. It's a weird attack. That's spooky. It's a spooky attack. Lethrai Ranger just straight up died there. That's crazy. Thought, you just swing with this? That's a pretty cool bluff on our opponent's part. Nice job, Slow. I would not make that Serpent Trainer attack, but that's just me. Alright. I don't think we have any 1-drops in our deck other than Seek Power, which I suppose we would want to get out of our deck. There they are. There's our buddy boy. There he is. There's my buddy. Alright. If you didn't have it last turn. Do you have Piercing Shot? Do you have a second Piercing Shot? Cabal Recruiter. No. Nope, you don't. I could healer this. I could healer the healer. We're not healing the Force Sword Stranger. That doesn't really make any sense. This just takes it out of range of more burn spell shenanigans. And I think that's more important. Hey, there we go. And we get the scoop. We get the scoop. 2-0. 2-0 with the most perfect and beautiful deck to have ever been made. All other decks wish they could reach this level of beauty. They all aspire, when they're little kids, to try and be a Crystal and Chalice deck. Alright. Put on some new slippers. Where first we have a Forsworn Stranger and a Legion Stranger, a Seek Power. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And an Amber Acolyte. So this is going to be a pretty easy 4-4 or 5-5. Sounds good to me. That was a perfect influence draw. It was actually a really terrible influence draw. And then it got better. It got better. We'll get the Justice Sigil first. And then this one will get a Fire or a Shadow. Ooh-wee! Salteador Neo. Thank you for the follow. Blood Beetle. Really sad when you're on the draw. Really sad when you're on the draw. You can't really say we have a perfect influence draw when our starting influence draw has a Fire Sigil and a Shadow Sigil. Just want to make that clear. Let me make one thing clear for you. Do I want to get this out of Suffocate range before playing it? I don't see why not. I don't think we're in a rush to beat the hell out of our opponent. I would like to proceed to beat the snot out of them, but we can be patient with it. We can be patient. Of course, if we play it this turn, that gives us the option of Rakano Stranger Backlash up next turn, which definitely has some appeal to it. There's certainly a level of appeal there to it. Suffocate is an uncommon, but it just seems unnecessarily reckless. Let's see. That's the only removal spell in those colors that gets it. It doesn't die to Annihilate. They can't be on Death Strike yet. I'm slowly talking myself into this bad idea, even though my initial instincts say to not do it. It's just Suffocate that we'd be playing around. That's pretty narrow. That's pretty narrow. Life Drinker, that's fine. Vanquish, we got there. So now we can hold a Backlash for, like, ever. Yeah, Plate is very good against a lot of things. As everybody's clutching to their Permafrost, Deep Forge Plate will show up and make them bend. Alright, there's the Execute. We'll make them find another solution. Mr. Paul, how you doing, buddy? My cat's here to visit us. Let's get this to 5-5 territory, though. They have rapid shot. All right, we'll take our 2 for 1, I suppose. I guess I should have swung with this. Steward of the Past? You can't vanquish that. What's my cat's name? My cat's name is Mr. Paul. He hasn't been knighted yet. But he knows how to open my door. So you can close it. This is awkward. I could put more on this board, but why? I don't know. Like, part of me wants to save this. Part of me wants to play it, but then we can't even double block. Told the cat to close the door. He hasn't learned that one yet. He does not like closed doors. I'm going to sit on this Combrei Healer. I'm not sure why. I think because I'd rather put it on like a Teriach Hatchling if I draw one. Hey now. Watch out. Sometimes your instincts just tell you to wait for things. It's not like adding it to the board was going to do anything. I suppose I could have buffed the Amber Acolyte, but that seems like a silly thing to do. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Ooh wee, Waven has followed. Thank you. So I can play Desert Marshal at regular speed to like take out this Steward, and then like Combrei Healer so it doesn't die to Stormcaller. But Steward's not threatening our life total. Like, we're gonna gain a lot of life this game. Steward of the Past isn't gonna really be a problem for a while. We'll bridge that gap when they get there. Three damage a turn. This is not the end of the world. We're not panicking. We're not an aggressive deck. Yeah, we had an aggressive start, but we're not an aggressive deck. So I think we kind of just hang to the same thing here. I could Desert Marshal this, but I'm just going to wait. Just wait for more information. See, that's a bit scarier. That's a bit scarier. Is this a good turn to do this? They'd have to push through 2 dudes. Yeah, if they have Lightning Storm, sucks. Hey, this is going to draw us a card. Watch out. Watch out. We're going to start drawing cards. So they have a Static Bolt for this. No, they're going to ping this. Oh, we don't get to draw any more cards. Oh, well. Value. Still replaced himself. Maybe I should have silenced that. Maybe I made a mistake. I don't think I did. I think now we're going to want to silence this. Ooh, that's a very nice card. That's a very nice card, isn't it? How do we want to do this? So that could eat that, but then we have no follow-up, so that doesn't seem quite right, right? I think we just play this Stranger, hold up Desert Marshal. Nothing wrong with that. So what do we do here? Thorn Beast. Are they going to eat this? No. Am I supposed to be aggressive with this Desert Marshal? We're just kind of in a standstill. This now answers this, so silencing that's pointless. It's a question of, do I want to silence this or this? They're tapped out. We're still not really worried about this Steward or this, though. We're just, like, not worried about either of these cards at the moment. Hey, now we get to keep holding up Desert Marshal. I think this is pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward killer target. Well, let's see if they drew a combat trick. They already used one rapid shot. Do we think they drew another one? Let's find out. Scoot. All right. That's just that's a game where you just have to be patient with your answers. Don't panic. Yes, Steward of the Marshal's a scary card, but at the end of the day, we had a lot of turns to draw a lot of cards still, and that's what we did. We were just patient. We'll find our answer eventually. That makes sense. Yanbi. Oh, well, this hand has 1 power, so Steward of the Marshal. Yeah, exactly. He's Fun Police number 2. Steward of the Prosphe's Fun Police number 3. During closed beta, I had a deck called Fun Police that played all 3 of them and Valkyrie Enforcer. How do you see the deck list? You use the draft list command. Are the commands not working? Is Nightbot down? Deck list didn't work. My list of custom commands are right below the stream. This is only going to be a 3/3. Your first draw isn't guaranteed to have at least 2 power like redraw is? Yeah. Some people don't understand why your redraw is guaranteed 2 power. It's weird for me. I think it's weird. The commands just aren't working right now? What happened? Is Nightbot down? Does it go down for maintenance? Is that like a thing that happens? I don't really want to play this in torch range. I could Lightning Storm here, but all these cards are replacing themselves anyways. It's just not working. Alright, I'll look into that after this game. I don't want to be slowed up here. Sometimes Nightbot goes down. Let's get our Justice Sigil. I've been looking into using different bots. There's no, like, Eternal bot yet. Like, MTG has a bot. I don't know if... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if anybody has any other bot recommendations necessarily. Well, let's see if they have combat tricks, I suppose. They probably do. Yeah, an Eternal bot would be sweet. I do not have the time to do that, though. Yeah, I don't have any cards in my deck that require a Shadow Influence. I'm just doing it because I like to show off. I could have played a Nightsworn Chieftain. It just didn't seem necessary to actually put in a card that would be very difficult to cast. It's just my fixing felt good enough that I could get away with it. They got something. Got something. Torch. Fine. Good thing we played it out of torch range. Patience pays off sometimes. Patience pays off. Oy, this is ugly, though. This is certainly ugly. I'm not going to play this. I think we're going to pull the trigger on this Lightning Storm soon. Which means I probably should just be swinging with these. Yeah. We'll gain life eventually. Basically, everything else in our deck survives Lightning Storm. We drew all of the cards in our deck that don't. If they played Direwood Beast Color Amulet thing, I'd be sad, and maybe that's a reason to not attack with both, and I should leave one of these back. But we're exchanging 4 for 3 here, which is pretty nice. Hey, Blood Beetle. How's it going, buddy? How's it hanging? We'll see if we can get him to commit a little bit more, because I am a greedy son of a bitch. Ah, Runic Revolver. That's a problem. That's a problem with this hand. Sometimes not a problem. Actually a problem here. Doesn't attack with these. Wants to really protect the hell out of this. It's kind of surprising. I'm still going to pull the trigger on Lightning Storm here. Although I can't play this Combrei Stranger, so that kind of blows. Maybe I'm supposed to wait, but I don't really want them to put armor on this. Good play from our opponent there. Really disciplined. Guerrilla Warfighter? Okay. Okay. They have another torch? Oh my god, that means this dies. Wow! Well, we flooded a little. Jeez, double torch draws are tough to beat no matter what, though. Hopefully we rip... wow, not equipping this. What are you saving your obsidian armor for? I might have to play this as a really lame gain 2 life spell. I was hoping to just kind of find a chalice. That's why I'm playing out all this power. Because if we draw wisdom and we draw power off that, we may want to just use all of it. Whatever. This he's still... Wow. If you have another torch, that's just insane. That's just actually insane. Alright, there's the armor. Yep. You have rapid shot, torch, or something. Burnout. Alright. Well, we drew none of our life gain cards. We drew a lot of power, and our opponent had really good removal for our threats. That's fine. That'll happen. Sometimes you have not a great draw against a pretty potent draw.